Thank you for inviting me to this conference, and I'm very glad to share my past experience. I'm not a technical base. I am a marketing base and business unit management base. And this topic is actually implied my past around 13 years experience in natural cleanser industry in Taiwan and partially in Thailand. Okay, so the topic here I'm going to introduce is pineapple fermentation as an ingredient called Bromelain Enzyme, in Taiwan called 凤梨酵素, but it is not really the same thing. Okay, and this ingredients in eco-friendly natural cleanser, how we do it. Next one. Okay. First of all, the natural cleanser is actually a worldwide trend in production for multinational companies. The reason is this is to reduce the impact of the water pollution, river pollution, whatever you may know. But it is very, very cost-driven. That means it is very expensive. In the sense, not many countries with pineapple production is willing to produce this kinds of the raw material or ingredients. Either it is in line with the technology problem, difficulties, or the facility. Anyway, that is not available or not widely available in here. And I saw this is the opportunity for Taiwan. We have the advantage, we are small, accessible from north to south, and we have a lot of experts in agriculture. And it is very easy to just comply everything together for a small test unit to understand the cost, understand the consumption rate. The natural cleanser in Taiwan has already, I think, more than 50, 60 to recent 20 years. People like to use eco-friendly cleanser simply because the sensitivity of the skin, because this is a very humid environment. If you use a lot of chemical detergent, you suddenly get scratch, all the day. Even in hotel, if you experience the cover of the whatever, so you feel very, the texture is very hard, then it is used chemical detergent. If you feel the cover of the 那个背一下子忘记那个背哈a pillow or something is softer. Actually, they use hybrid mixture components. And I would like to tell the biggest company here, Japanese Kao, they all use the mixture components, halfly natural, halfly surfactant. Yeah. Okay. So the reason is our natural cleanser market there should have 4 key points in the ingredients. Firstly, the surfactant must be non-artificial or non-chemical. Yeah. One reason is simply because our river is very, very short. We are lacking a lot of water here. So the whole area people understand water and sensitivity and these natural things, but also it's very, very expensive. Yeah. Secondly is a fragrance. We have to use natural identical fragrance. Or it is quite easy. We have artificial, natural identical, or natural. Actually, natural identical is enough. The third point is the cleaning agents. Actually, most of the cleaning agent in natural cleanser is soap base. The soap is actually is oil plus KOH or oil plus 氢氧化钠 KO sodium base. Yeah. Okay. So all of this implied the ingredients actually is plant-based. So it result in one of the problem. The plant-based cleanser is not easy to clean the animal base, like our grease and fat. And if you have pork fat in your pot for dishwasher, the plant-based cleanser is not easy to clean all that, because this is the difference of the context of the ingredients. Okay, and also the natural cleanser have problem on hot water, super hot water. In Taiwan, from Taichung to Kaohsiung is hot water and super hot water area. So I noticed yesterday the hotel is actually, the water is quite soft. Yeah, it has been improved, yeah? Has been artificially improved in that hotel. And the other thing is, if you have the clothes stains or suede or something in the clothes, the natural cleanser is not easy to clean, effectively, just like the chemical detergent, the function of the chemical detergent. That's why lots of the multinational companies try the pineapple fermentation, the Bromelain enzyme is proven effective, but it's very rare and very expensive. Yeah, okay. In Taiwan, our pineapple, just give you a very brief introduction. We have more than 10,000 hectares, mostly from Jiayi, Tainan, just south of, central to south of Taiwan. It's very concentrated, so that's why this is advantage, yeah? And estimate the fruit is 500,000 tons. Well, this is based on the government data. And estimates we can collect and use the stems or the skins of the fruit, 5%, that will have 25,000 tons of the raw material. Yeah, and that's a lot. If you can extract 1%, 2%, and you can use a lot in the natural cleanser for few companies. Yeah. Current status is most of the so-called Bromelain enzyme or so-called pineapple fermentation, and has been told by a lot of experts, say you do it DIY at home. And that way is not right and not really helpful, because you use the bottle and use the fruit. You cut the fruit and with brown sugar. If you use the ways they told you, I don't think that is right, effective for cleansing anything. Otherwise, actually, it will be very, very transformed to be very sour. Sometimes it will be just deteriorate to be something different. Yeah. So at this moment in Taiwan, we do not have any farm collection for this kind of stem or skin, and we do not have a company to produce locally. If I'm not wrong, I don't see anyone. And mostly, some of the import Bromelain enzyme is imported, maybe from Thailand, but applied in food products for this dosage. Yeah. Okay. So the benefits of Bromelain enzyme development and industrialization, I think this is very clear. There are 5 points. First one is value addition for farmers, pineapple farmers. Yeah. At least they can earn a lot of different returns. Secondly, this will encourage new local raw materials, this pineapple waste. Yeah, a lot, many. I remember one time I visited Kaohsiung, one of the production 产销班, one of the production, and then they bake the pineapple fruit as a dry pineapple, and then we are expert. I'm an expert, and I walk in and say, "Oh, you should bake like this and that." And that banzang, the chief of the whole section, and he became very angry, and he hit the table, and I was shocked, and he said, "Do you know anything?" Yes, I know something. And he said, "I cannot dry so many pineapple because I cannot handle the waste. You know that pineapple waste cannot be fertilizer in my field. You know that?" And then I was astonished, and then I shut up myself and become silent. And when I came back to understand why the skin of the pineapple skin cannot be fertilizer, I cannot understand the problem, you know. And there's no expert can tell me what's happened and what he said. And the chief of the banzang, and he told me, Chen Banzang, I think maybe director, you know that, you know him. He told me, you know, the pineapple dry factory cannot be located north than Taiwan. I said, why? He said, if you can deal the waste of the pineapple, you can bake the pineapple pieces, slices, before Taiwan, north of Taiwan. So this is a very strange issue. Maybe he is right, and maybe I'm wrong. So still a lot of mystery for me, yeah? Okay, then the third one is there's no technology for this fruit and stems, fluids, you know, extracts at this area in Taiwan at this moment. And also we don't have the product yet, Kaohsiung or whatever. And of course, we do not put into that ingredients. But I have seen a lot of multinational company, they have put that ingredients into the cleanser already. Okay, and the fourth one is our household consumers, they would like to use natural cleanser, but this is very expensive, around triple pricing to 5 times of the pricing. So it's no way you ask, you know, everyone to pay for environment friendly. Yeah, they think this is government responsibility. You pay for that, not me. Okay. The fifth one is Taiwan is a small market, but if this consumption could be widely spread, it could be scaled up because we have natural cleanser for really 50, 60 years already. Okay. Okay. So next one, I show you one of the photo. This is Guan Miao Fengli, Tainan Guan Temple pineapple. I'm talking about, this is the stand is here. This one called stand. Okay, major extract part is this one. It's not this one. So if we extract this one, and this one is better than this skin, and that could be handled in farm, in the pineapple farm. Okay. Okay. So this called Bromelain Enzyme. Whatever I call, maybe a spelling is wrong or my pronunciation is wrong. I put some of the Chinese for convenient, you know, reading, because that is all chemical words. Yeah. So this from COA data, bromelain enzyme refers to a mixture of proteolytic enzyme takes from pineapple stems, whatever. So this is, you can read it anyway. Whole things could code this called bromelain enzyme, but actually it is more important is the stem one. And this this one, after extracts, you could get a lot of it's difficult to read it. Phosphatases, huh? Yeah, enzyme. 对，很多，many kinds. They could really resolve the meat, the animal grease, whatever. Okay. And especially pineapple stems, right? Okay, this one. Pineapple stem is rich in enzyme. Okay, and most of the pineapple stems are wet. You could do one thing, freezing, juicing, centrifugation, ultrafiltration, or freeze drying, or just squeeze to be juice, preserve it, and to use it. So many forms. Now we are talking about two kinds of fermentation. One is called stand, one is called fruit. There's a fermentation code here, 3.422.32, and it is 33, okay. And the function of the enzyme, bromelain enzyme, actually is as a solvent and softener, okay. So this kind of cleansing, natural cleanser, you don't need to use another softener. It's not like chemical detergent. They are usually two kinds of products you have to use together. And for natural cleanser, you could only use one kind with bromelain enzyme, okay? And this is also the cleaning agent. And it represents natural organic acid, exfoliating, cutting protein, abrasive, okay. Here, I'm going to introduce 3 kinds of ingredients based on the past experience. One is liquid laundry cleanser, 2 forms. One is standard ingredients. The second one is stronger, essential power for stand, remove the stand. The third one is dishwasher, okay. Okay, so there's 6 pages. I just introduced slowly. The standard ingredients with 6 pages. The first one by descending order. This ingredients actually shows by descending order. The first one is this fermented pineapple fruit fluid or pineapple stem fluid. Yeah, depends on what kind of raw material you can source from locally or import. And we Taiwanese, we can read in Chinese. It's easier, okay? 凤梨果或凤梨菌发酵产物的绿叶哈。And I just introduced that is solvent, a softening agent and cleaning agent. It actually is natural organic acid, exfoliating, cutting, protein, abrasive. And second one is the ionized water. Yeah. That is like pure distilled water. The second one, because detergent or cleanser actually contains a lot of water, just without sodium, calcium, iron, copper, plasma, whatever. Yeah. The second page shows there will include sodium citrate, 柠檬酸钠. This is the body of the natural cleanser to adjust the acidity. Because if you are, the pH value should be more than 7. And higher pH, you could get higher, better function of the cleansing. The fourth one is alkyl polyglycoside. This is also clean agent. In Chinese, it's 烷基聚葡萄糖苷. This is 非离子型界面活性剂. This is something of the surfactant, but this is replacive of the chemical surfactant. The fifth one is another anti-corrosion, 防腐剂, anti-corrosion. also antistatic agent, sodium polyaspartate. Very difficult for me. Okay, the sixth one is glycerin. If you use the soap-based ingredients, they will generate a little bit glycerin. You don't need to add in. This is a moisturizer, as a softener. And the seventh one is potassium hydroxide. This is basically is oil plus KOH, and they will mix together to transform as a liquid soap. Okay, this is pH adjuster and also saponification with plant acids. And the eighth one is xanthan gum to get it thick. Actually, cleanser, natural cleanser is very watery, but you need to be a very gumming to imitate the chemical detergent to be just gumming type, yeah. And this is also the emulsify stabilizer. Okay, the ninth one is castor oil, emulsifying water, oil, and that all ingredients to be together, mixed together. The 10th is potassium sorbate. This is just preservative. Okay, and the other one, the next one would be two model of fragrance. I mentioned we have to use natural identical fragrance, so there are two models. One is more grass flavor, grass fragrant, and the other one is more fruit smell. Yeah. So this one could be lemongrass. This is oil based, and could be citronella oil, could be lemon oil, whatever. And this is sweet, and this is more grass to suppress odor. When you cleansing anything, that will be a lot of bad odor, and this fragrance will suppress the odor. Okay, time on. So model B is the other kind of rosemary, eucalyptus, something like that. The second one is essential power. Here is more pineapple bromelain enzyme, more, yeah? And then on the following, we will put this, okay, ethanol to be solvent, okay? And some of the important cleansing agent will put more percentage, yeah. The dishwasher is different, is lighter, because this is dishwasher, mostly we use vegetable oil. It's not used the pork oil. So the ingredients will be lighter. The first one, it would be the distilled water, the ionized water, and secondly would be the fermentation, pineapple fermentation, bromelain enzyme. And we use this one. We use this one, yeah, sodium lauryl sulfate to replace different ingredients. Okay. This is similar, okay. So that's the total content, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very interesting, and again.